So, let's go to the stream. And boom, there. Couple of things. I did record some vocals. So I finished this part here for the intro. So yeah, what I couldn't record the other day. So the intro is done. I think we can start working on it. And I did record the first verse and added some stuff at the end. You'll see why. So, a couple of things regarding those recordings. First, damn, this song is demanding. Way higher than I was expecting. Way higher. Like, way higher than I was expecting. I thought, because this note was just like, these notes here. I can show it to you guys. Sorry, I don't... Yeah, the program didn't start correctly. It will take a while. Sorry for this. I'm just activating all the plugins, so yeah. I'm just activating all the plugins, I'm sorry. Okay, so here you can see it's high. It still has. Let me just check something out. 512. Why can I change this now? The other times I couldn't change it. Now I can. Why? Is the music passing on? Yeah, you guys have sound, have music. The internet's alright. I don't understand this. Why is this sometimes blocked, sometimes not? I mean, it's 5:12 now. Damn it. Hell if I see the position. So yeah, you see that it's not that the note is way too high, is because the technique I'm using on that specific part, it really makes me go high. What is this? Like stack guitar strum. Need to check this out. Yeah, because I need to go high using a technique that is quite demanding. The position I'm using the muscles on the mouth makes me go to a note that I'm not comfortable if I don't have a good support, which today I more or less was able to. So you can see that it's high. It's a high register. See the difference here? Yeah. It's nasally. It's nasally. And that, for this part, that's more or less what I want, but yeah, not that easy to sing that way. The other part though, not so much. But the other part is hard because it's just way high. It's way higher than that. It's always up there. It's power metal, damn it. But yeah, it's this, and I imagine the rest of the song it's gonna be a good lesson for next songs. Because hell no. The second part of the song, the next song is part 1, and there's gonna be another one that's gonna be part 2. Part 2 has a chorus that's awesome. Like, easily the best chorus I've written. It's catchy, it's fast, it's very nice chorus. But if I don't take care on the key that I'm gonna use to record that song, it's one of those songs that I start recording the vocals and I have to go back to the drawing table and put everything down, like 1 or 2 tones, because that easily can throw me off balance. Okay, so I have this. Let's go to the drums, because that's what we usually do every single time. So drums again. And today, and right now I mean it, today we're gonna humanize stuff. So right here we see how cool. Why is this peaking? There's something here that's peaking the performance. Why? I'm gonna start erasing stuff that I'm not gonna use. Where's that guitar's little asshole? Guitar clean, guitar strum. Yeah, this is all the guitars that I have. There's one here. And I have the piano with the keys, right? Arpeggio keys. Right, so you remove track and instrument. One less that we need to worry about. And you can come here and you can go away. So two instruments less that we need to take care. And this one just augs the CPU. You need to go away, dude. What are you actually? Yeah, the Lord Rock or Lord of Rock. Why isn't the Lord of Rock? Okay, but I need you to be actually boom. Now is not messing with my grind machine. You are not gonna use. Okay, sure. So now and to wake up. The voice is way too loud. Where's the voice? At all, I just can't cut up the strings. I refuse to let them go. Heavy chains and broken dreams staring in my mental show. There. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna be way too loud. Okay. So eventually we're gonna need to just take care of this. Okay, we were gonna humanize the drums, and hell, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start, at least take care of the first part. So we have so you I'll take care of you later on. You 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 Let's hear the dynamics. Okay. There's a reason for what I'm doing. I'm basically what's this? Basically compensating the strength that I use with my right arm with the one I use on my left arm. So I'm right hand righty. So which means that I'm stronger with my right hand than with my left hand. So not only my left hand will be less precise, it will have less strength. So those that I'm putting down from the snare up, so from this snare up, are the ones that will have less strength. Okay? Down here, I'm just thinking what is the kicks that will have more strength. So the last ones will have more strength. So I'll have boom, boom, boom. You see the dynamic in my voice? I mean boom, boom, boom. So this will be the strongest. This will be the middle one. This will be the less strength. Although they all are being played by the right hand, the right leg. So dum 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 dum. The last one will have more strength than the other ones. Is the one that is marking it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Right here, this is all left. But I'm not gonna count you in. I'm gonna count just this and them out. 70% sounds good. Although you not you though. You up a little bit, not that much though. 10%. You also need to go up 10%. 10%. You 89, sure. Here, come down a little bit. Down. Come down. Here. You need to come down a little bit too, because left hand. These. No, like this. Usually, this is what happens when you have like this. This type of thing. Usually, you'll start losing strength. Probably not this much though. And I'll need to go down a little bit because, yeah, this kick, sure. When you have like like a fast filler, a fast part, usually you start losing strength. It's a stamina thing. So just a little bit, not much, but enough to cannot have cannot have this note come before the thumb. There. These guys go hard. Yeah. These ones, they put it hard down here. This is what. Yeah. So here, this one was played by a drummer. This is part of the library from the plugin that I'm using, and you see the dynamic change. And yeah. It's big dynamic change. So yeah. I want to know what now my thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna put all this down a little bit. Because I don't like things to be right up there. So yeah, this part is more or less okay. We're gonna humanize them a little bit. Where was it? Let's find the velocity. Wait, well, what did we do the other day? Quantize. No, I don't want that. Humanize, that's it. So let's add some velocity. What's this? Add node start. Okay. No, but it's putting stuff to the other side. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. I want humanize. Yeah, you can be a little bit ahead. I don't mind you. Humanize. But it's changing everything. Oh, I see. Now I see how it works. Okay. Okay, so I want you... This is the fluctuation that it's going to make. Okay. So between 0 and 6. Guess not. Huh. Don't mind that. Humanize. Here, the velocity range. That's it. Like, very small adjustments. Doesn't need to be more than that. This one's, I don't mind. If they're right on the beat. And so, with everything more or less done, not yet though. Let's, we're not going to do any more drums for today. This part is, I'm happy with it. So let's consider the drums done, shall we? So if the drums are done, the next part that I want to do is I want to do this. Check this part out. I don't need the drums now. we're gonna edit the voice. Let's see how it goes. Come here. Come here! So. It's more or less here. I tried. I don't mind. So yeah, this part needs to come up. So yeah. So with this done, what we're gonna need to do is basically take care of the gain. Because as you can see, consistency, not my strength. Actually, quite good at inconsistencies. We cannot have this. That's a sign of a poor singer, right there. Hey, and Menru. How are you? How are you? How are you, man? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. Ready for some metal? Not metal. Today, we're gonna be listening to some recordings that I've done. Let's see. Maybe too much. Okay, so those are more or less balanced. This pick, I would love if you could. I would love if I could have this pick like coming down, like a little bit, just a little bit. Yep. Yeah, man. Thank you, thank you. Just a little bit, yeah, it was enough. I didn't want that much stuff there. Just a little bit. And that keeps its volume more or less regular, which was what I wanted. And here I want this. Let's see how it goes. This way too low. Let's boop. Raise even a little bit. Hey Anita, welcome back. Welcome back for another stream. We got voices today. Yeah. I scared the neighborhood away with my screaming. And this isn't the part yet. So let's see here if I can, like this. See, it keeps the volume regular, which is what I wanted. I can even go further here by having another one here and bumping this one up. and have it more regular. All this can actually come up a little bit, and all this can come up a little bit too. This one can actually come up a little bit more. Let's see. Then see, and the voice basically keeps the same register. What am I going to say? The compressor then will do the rest of the work. And by doing this, for those of you who don't know why I'm doing this to the voice, it's simple. If I do this right now, and if I have the voice more or less volume-wise at more or less the same level, the harder the compressor will need to work. Because the compressor, as the name basically tells you, will compress the vocals. And we want that in some cases. For example, here, like this big transient here, another big transient here, another transient here. For example, in these parts, though, lots of big transients. So we want the compressor to work not so hard. I want the compressor to take care of it. And the compressor, what we'll do is we'll attack the transients right at the top and we'll compress them up. And by compressing them up, automatically, the part of the volume that is low will go up. That's how a compressor works. So, right here, for example, I know the compressor will not work that much because it will cut probably somewhere around here. See, at the horizontal line of the cross, it'll cut somewhere there. And by cutting it a little bit, probably a ratio of 2:1, like very slow ratio, automatically it will raise the other parts up a little bit without, and because I already messed with the volume, it won't affect the dynamics of the voice. It will just make it will soften the blow of the transients. That's it. Here, for example, big transient. Actually, here I can probably do this and soften the blow a little bit. See? It's still a transient, it's still a big one, you see it. But now, probably can go even further. But we don't want to kill it either. The ha! It comes, it's very in your face. It's punchy. Here, another big one. See, it's a breath. It's not a big thing though. Where am I? I see. This is cool. This is a cool trick that I didn't know. This is a very cool trick. And this will basically raise that part a little bit and doing this, I can do it like this because I'm noticing a break in the force. Let's see. Probably not that high though, it doesn't need to be. I just want it to be audible. But right now you see that it's more or less the same volume. I could probably throw down a little bit here, which I might do. Just a little bit. And the register is very regular. And that's what we want when we're doing this. Here, for example, big change. Let's bump it a little bit. The voice was probably losing strength. But this though, this is a matter of everything is being way too quiet, which we don't want. So like this. And let's raise it all up a little bit. Let's see the general volume of the ones that come next, which is more or less like this. And now they want... Yeah, so same general volume. This peak is transient. We can bump it down a little bit by doing something like that. Let's see. Yep. Okay. This part here, we're gonna bump it up a little bit. But we can bump it up. Oh, we can't that much because this part here. Okay. And this part here is way too quiet. Actually, I'm wondering if that's too quiet, if are these ones that are too... Yeah, you're probably way too loud. The issue is probably with you. So what I'm gonna do is boop, go back to the other one's general level. And I'm happy with this. If you're a singer and you think you don't need to do this, you're wrong. And this comes from a singer. Everyone needs to do this. Some more than others, that's a given. And hopefully you're in the ones that don't need to do this that much and that much. Yeah, because often everyone needs to do it. There's no perfect renditions. That are imperfect renditions that are way too good to mess with. That's a whole nother question. Sometimes you do one of those performances that, although has some flaws, the sentiment or the emotion that you're passing with is just way too good to replace for something perfect. Although those type of performances don't happen that often and don't happen to everyone. You need to be that good, which hopefully you are. I'm not. I need to take care of it, and 95% of the singers need to do this. The other 5% don't need to do every single time, but in most of the times they need to do it anyway. Singers like Freddie Mercury, like I don't know, Roger Daltrey, like the guy from Led Zeppelin, the guy from Lynyrd Skynyrd, like singers from those times, they were too good. Like, they were awesome from the tape. So they probably only needed to take care of arranging the timings. That's it. The perfect was pitch perfect. Period. Probably raise the voice. Back in the day, they would ride the fader. Ride the fader is having the voice performing, and there would be the guy, the sound engineer on the table, and every time the voice got too low, they would raise the fader up for the volume, and every time that it's too low, I actually can show it. So, for example, they would do something like this. Where's the vocal? There. The sound of another nightmare echoes behind these walls. Just fragments of a living dream. I can't seem to make sense. See? So every time the voice would go low, they would push the fader up. Every time the voice got too high, they would push the fader down. That's it. Ride the fader. And they would record this fader movement. That's why, if you don't know this, that's why sometimes you see a mix table and the faders are moving on themselves. That's because they were automated. Yeah, they were automated to, on those specific parts, move up and down. We can do this on the DAW. That's what an automation is. Here, what I did was use an envelope. It's an envelope, so I'm messing with the recording specifically, not with automation. We will do automations, and if you remember previous song, I think we did some automations. Didn't we? I think we did. Don't remember. And basically was to... I think we did. Is messing with this by automating this, for example. Here, I can come here, and this would be an automation, for example. I can come here and say that I wanted this down. Look at what the fader is gonna do. Yeah. Boom, down. And as soon as it gets there, it will go up. Boom. See? That's an automation. I don't need this. How do I get out of the automation stuff thing? Oh damn, what did I do? How do I get out of this? I don't remember. How do I erase this automation? Damn it, forgot. There, now I remember. So yeah, that's the difference between automation and what I'm doing here. I will probably have to do the same thing here because, I mean, this cannot be like that. So yeah. Now, here's the thing. It's 10 minutes to 8. I need to get out of here in basically 10 minutes. So what I think I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna mess with this. Not gonna do any orchestration today. I'm gonna mess with this. Get this more or less ready for what's to come. So this part here, the sound of another nightmare echoes behind these walls. Just fragments. Okay. And believe me when I say I try. And believe me when I say I try. These though, I can actually no bounce. Boom. And it's easier, and I can now just mess with the whole volume right away. Simple. Simpler that way. I didn't do big stuff to this, right? I can bounce it, right? Let's hear it one more time. The sound of another nightmare echoes behind this wall. Just fragments of a living dream. I can't seem to make sense. The portrait of a family, traces of a life now gone. Still the rain haunts me in my sleep, and I can't wake up at all. I just can't cut up the strings. I refuse to let them go. Heavy chains and broken dreams staring in my mental show. How could I let them leave my side? The boat's adrift, lost in the tide. Now my life's not worth the fight. And believe me when I say, yeah. I try. Okay. I'm more or less happy with this performance. Okay. So here, let's bring the gain envelope up. Not there. You need to be there. And this is what I'm going to do. Boom. So raise what needs to be raised. You need to go away. That's it. Not this much though. Just enough. This is just, it's not nitpicking, but it sort of is. It sort of is. And I'm just trying to make the compressor's life like a little bit easier, so I don't have like a big compression in this part. The sound of another nightmare echoes. So The sound of another nightmare echoes behind these walls. Was behind these walls. These walls. Yep. Just fragments of. Let's raise the key here. The just fragments. Raise you a little bit also. You cannot be here. You need to be here. Just bump you up a little bit. Just fragments of a living dream. Here. You start to go way down. Which we don't want to. Raise up. Living dream, I can't. Dream, I can't seem to. Can't seem to. I understand those of you who think this is a fool's job. It's not. It's not the funniest part of. It's far from being the funniest part of the process, but it needs to be done. And although I really understand those of you who don't like, those of you who don't like this part, this part of the process, I actually do. I actually do like this part of the process. It's therapeutic. I think I've said this already. There are certain parts of the job that I find therapeutic. This is one of those. This is one of those parts that people will say, nope. And I would say, hell yeah. You want to feel powerful? Grab a sucky voice, a sucky recording, and just go bananas. It's awesome. It's awesome. This is one of those videos that I'm just, yeah, not gonna have a lot of views. Doesn't matter. For the nutty producers out there, you guys get me. This is just fragments of a living dream. I can't seem to. Can't, and then can lost strength a little bit. I can't seem. I can't seem to make sense. I was thinking it would be something else. It's an S. The S's can just go bye-bye. Makes sense. See? I can even make him go lower. It's an S. The S, you can just do whatever you want with the sound because they just find a way to pass through. Okay, That part is okay. It's already way too higher than this one. Oh well. That. But we don't want that. We don't want that. So. Behind this wall, just fragments of a living dream. I can't seem to make sense of another nightmare halls. Just fragments of a living dream. I can't seem to make sense. Echoes behind these walls. Fragments of a living dream. Mere echoes behind living dream. Yep. That's it. And just by looking at it, look at the difference. Big peaks here and those are more or less contained. The compressor will work on them. It has no choice. But now, I know it won't be attacking them or overcompressing it, or it just will balance the voice. That's it. And in this specific part though, because everything is basically acoustic, the electric stuff only comes here. I mean, the still the rain hunts me in my sleep and I can't. Those are, they aren't acoustic. I'm using the clean, but it's an electric guitar nevertheless. But it's a slower part, it's a softer part. A voice that stands out will ruin this part. Like, completely ruin it. There's no other way around it. Because, let's be honest, what you hear the most in a song is the voice. That's your main focus of attention. That's your main focus. That's what grabs your attention. That's what I wanted to say. Grab every single song, every single music, as long as it has vocals on it, you'll be listening to the vocals. So if the vocals suck, your song is ruined. Period. You can have a messy guitar behind it, because if the rest of the song is okay or good, no one will listen to the sloppy guitar. If it's on time, doesn't matter if it's muddy or not. If it's on time, if it doesn't stand out that much, it can be sloppy, no one will listen to it. If you have a sloppy vocal, if you have like big transient, the yes are coming way too strong, if some parts are way high, some parts are way low, forget it. Your song is ruined. That's it. It's as simple as that, and doesn't matter what people will tell you. You can just do the test for yourself. Grab a song and yeah, try doing the test by yourselves. I don't know how you're going to do this because every single song on the radio is heavily processed. So the portrait of a family, traces of a. This one is just full of spikes. So what I'm going to do is try to put the spikes more or less on the same level by controlling them and raising the rest of the song up a little bit. This spike needs to be contained. A little bit there. This one I think I'm gonna do like this. And this and this part I'm gonna raise. Okay, so portrait of a family. way too high.
Portrait of a family.
Okay. Nope.
To make sense. The portrait of a family.
This two can be a little bit higher.
The portrait of a family, traces of a life now gone.
It still has like big transients that I need to keep contained. That need to be contained. That. That. And you need to come down right here and go up. No. Right there.
Traces of a traces of a traces of a life now gone.
You're just gone. Like the music says. Just disappear.
Life now gone.
This part of the song can be a little bit higher. Here, for example, I can just bump it up a little bit. And yeah.
The portrait of a family, traces of a life.
And in the middle, too.
Traces of a
Not this much though.
traces of a life.
Still not this much.
Traces of a life now gone. Of a life now gone.
Probably way too loud. A little bit.
Life now gone.
And I'm more or less happy with this. It's a big transient right here. Still. It's still there. Not anymore. More contained. It still appears. I don't know if it's part of the thing or not, but...
The portrait of a family.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know why it appears. For example, here it doesn't appear anymore. So it's probably a glitch from the UI or something. It doesn't matter. Because now the song is more or less okay. The song, no, at least this 3 parts. Here and that. It's as soon as this is all on the same level, it's just a matter of matching them up and this part is done. I think tomorrow we're gonna finish them up. Because today I'm gonna get out of here. So yeah, I know that for some of you guys, this isn't the most exciting part of the mix. Well, because it's part of the mix. I shouldn't be doing this right now. I should have left it for the mixing stage. However, remember guys, this is a 10-minute song. So I can either start doing stuff like this every now and again, or I can bombard you with lots and lots of gain staging, which is what this is. And no one wants to see that. So today we got the drums, humanize the drums. We're taking care of this part of the voice. I haven't even show you this. I can show you now. Just this part here. So at least you know
Ice shattered, winter bound.
what to count.
My soul ice shattered, winter bound.
I love this part.
Winter's
My soul.
calling me a growl with no sound.
Way too high. Taking care of that.
Their lifeline has turned away. Just shades of red above the gray in the mirror.
Way too high.
Enticing me. Not there but ruins left behind. Some empty words and rhymes in nightlight deep inside. An opera born from a melody. The cradle of a symphony. For the wicked will send my destiny.
So yeah, this one needs a lot of work, or maybe a re-recording. We'll see. We'll see, because this was very demanding. I'm at
Born from a melody, the cradle of a symphony. For the wicked will send my destiny.
I had to go to the falsetto because there's no way in hell that I could get there by myself, but with a natural voice, because you can see right here that I'm
Wicked will send my symphony. For the wicked will send
I'm at my limit there.
for the wicked will send my destiny.
And yeah, I'm gonna give a little bump.
It will send my destiny.
A little bump with
For the wicked will send my destiny.
just to give it strength, and then the choirs, it will mush it up. Yeah, I need to enter the falsetto because there was no way.
For the wicked will send my destiny.
Yeah, we need to take care of it, work it out, maybe re-record it. I don't know. It's a very demanding part, and I didn't have that much time, so maybe tomorrow, if I find the time, I'll re-record it, because it's demanding. It's very demanding. I'm inclined to re-record it because today was the first time I sang it, so no rehearsal. And yeah, if it were a simpler part like the beginning was, I would record it in a session like I did here. And by session I mean like 20-30 minutes. That's what I had, not that much. And by that 30 minutes it's to put this all up and align everything. It's not just re-record the same thing during 30 minutes. I have like 10 minutes something, a little bit more to record. The other time is just setting up everything, including the space. It's my room. So yeah, the other day I could do this, except this part, my voice wasn't that good. So today my voice was more or less okay, so I was able to record it. and even then it was hard. This part though, I don't know if I think I'm pushing way too much. I'm not comfortable. I wasn't comfortable, and I can hear it, and I don't think I like that. So I think I'm gonna re-record this part.